Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here, and welcome back to another Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy video. I know guys, it's been such a long time. By such a long time I mean 4 days, but you know, in the YouTube world, that is a long time. Now I'm going to be showing off two pieces of footage here. The first thing is, as you're seeing right now, the Coco trailer, which by now you guys have all seen. I can no longer claim to be like the first guy to cover this sort of stuff, not even close. But I guess what you're paying for, or you want to watch, is for the analysis and my thoughts and stuff like that. So, you know, even though it's a bit late, hope you still enjoy it. We got some, okay, basically, I'm going to let this play through now once, and then we'll go through it again and we'll try and analyze it, you know, bit by bit, maybe a bit slower as well. But then I also want to show off some bolder stuff. So anyway, here's Coco. Coco's looking awesome. Coco is now playable. I love the Cortex Vortex levels here. You got Sunset Vista, we've got the Great Gate. We're seeing plenty of stuff. We're seeing selfies. I know some people probably think like, oh, like isn't that like making her too like it's of a parody or whatever? But I mean, you know, she's like a young girl. Like, I mean, that's sort of it's like a modern thing. I know you can shit on selfies, but it's not like she's dabbing. You know what I mean? Just being able to see her play in every level. Basically every level. Actually, she's not in every single level. You can't play in certain Crash levels in 3, but the fact that she can play in all 1, 2, and most of 3s is it's just brilliant. And it's exactly what the series I think needs. The fact that you can play as both, like, it's something that only could have happened now. You know, like, I understand Coco, it would not have been able to happen back in the day. Now, I know you may think, like, oh, why not? It's like, well, because it would have meant that Naughty Dog would have had to who were already quite rushed for development time, they would already have to do more. So they'd have to like code in all the animations and stuff like that. But then again, and I know I'm going off a bit of a tangent, Vicarious Visions weren't given a shitload of time either, so they had to put this in. I'm assuming like it would have been more, not last minute decision, but like, I mean, they will be very tight on time right now. So the fact that they're able to do it and it looks this good, this trailer in particular really showcases how cool everything looks. Like, the game looks brilliant. And I've gone to that point now where it's like, I'm just flat out not seeing the perspective of people saying it looks shit. Like, early on, people would sort of say that, and I was sort of like, you know, that's your opinion. Now it's more like, I just don't really see how it could objectively be shit. Like, you can maybe not like it from a subjective point of view and sort of think it's not my cup of tea, I'm not a fan of the graphical style, but I think that what they've done with it right now looks really, really good and varied, and the lighting is significantly better. And I feel like, you know, it's sort of, that's why that video by Icarus very early on sort of bugged me, to be honest, how we sort of like really like going real in on the nitpicking and saying like all this sort of shit about it, and it's like a lot of it was just very uneducated and like very uninformed, quite frankly. Not that I, you know, am relevant enough to have a beef with him. You know, I'm sure he's a really nice guy, does good content and stuff like that, but that was just something I thought was interesting. However, anyway, let's show off some more specific gameplay. Let's show off Boulders. Alright, so here we are in Boulders as Coco. Thank you very much to CrystalBlazier for providing the footage on his channel. Definitely go check his channel out. I will be, you know, as a warning, providing or getting my content from other channels, so I want to make sure to also, you know, give them the credit they deserve as well. And you know, and he's obviously put his watermark there, which is great. I think, you know, I don't have a problem with that. I think it is good to sort of watermark it. However, there was this one guy, like, I'm not copying Fred, his watermark was freaking massive and it kind of was a bit intrusive. So if you're going to do your watermark, make sure it's not too bad. Anyway, let's talk about the footage. Damn, this is actually brilliant. Okay, whoa. I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is actually the first time I'm watching it. This is not one of those like fake, like, oh my god, live reaction. No, legit, I just downloaded it and I thought I'd just watch it as we go. Got the relic, of course, in the background. Now, I think I want to do a video about the storyline implications of the Coco's inclusion in the game as a separate video, but I will say, and what most of you probably know now, that little secret level section is actually a Coco warp. As in, what's happened is, in canon, Coco is traveling back in time from the Time Twister to help Crash collect the crystals, or, you know, do all this sort of stuff. So it's actually canon, yet it's sort of in a way that doesn't feel like tacked on bullshit. Like, it just sort of feels like it's the only way of being able to meaningfully do it. And I really, I like that idea. I think that there's so many worse ways they could have done it. and doing it this way is, I think, the smart decision. So yeah, the level itself looks so much better from the original demo. I love Coco's like scared animation as she runs away. The model itself is excellent, and it's distinguished from Crash, the way she controls. Like, obviously she spins and stuff like that, but she also feels different. She feels, you know, like Crash's sister. Notice as well, I think they've fixed the gems. Remember how the gems like ultra shiny, almost to the point of like detriment? Well, anyway, there we go. If this was you playing this, CrystalBlazier, good bloody effort there. Bloody good effort. Thank you. And then that's a thing. It's very, you know, different to Crash again. I love also the fact that, you know, like if you want to talk about like kayfabe strength here, you want to talk about pure ability. Coco is playing this bloody game. She is exploring this world with a laptop in her hand. With a freaking laptop. Now, I can't even like carry... I'm not even going to go into how much I would struggle with this, to be honest. But look, Coco's doing a very good job here. Like, I mean, that would probably be, you know, you gotta remember, like, I don't know what year this is set. I mean, there's phones now, selfies, I guess. But then again, I mean, people were taking selfies before they were called selfies, you know, like with not with their mobile, but with a camera. So what year is this? I mean, this is probably a decently heavy laptop. Ouch. I'm just going through the footage one more time, just because, why not? One more time. What's one more time going to do? Look at the background. Look at the lighting as well. Look at the sun. All that sort of shining through there. It's just they've just done an excellent job with the level. I mean, I don't really know. Like at this point, I'm heaping praise onto it because I think it really does deserve it. It's very exciting to see, and I will show off some more Coco stuff as well because there is a bit more coming as well. There's been so much footage released. Like it's just it is N-Sane, as they would say. But yeah. So anyway, to conclude, I really love the way Coco controls here, like the way she looks, the different animations, the differences in the way, you know, in her movement. Music is like decent, it's not too bad, it's not as good as the original, but it, you know, it's there. I mean, that's one of those things where it's just, I'm always going to praise Mansell over the new producer just because of, I guess, just the, maybe it's nostalgia, but maybe, you know, he did the original melody, so I think he always deserves the bigger credit, you know. But yeah, a really good job, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thanks again to CrystalBlazier for providing the footage, and thanks for, if it was indeed him playing, bloody good job there. Got the gem for the second time. Can you believe it? I can't. I can't believe it. Alright guys, perfect. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back very soon with some more N-Sane Trilogy stuff. I'm not too sure what it will be, but it's going to be good anyway. See you guys.